Hello everyone and doctor. So we are from group 2. Today we will be presenting about the project management, which is our project chosen is the Klang Valley Double Track Phase 2. So our group member consists of me, Marsal, which is Nolisa Safia, Haikal, Monchui, Carol and Jashuan.
Hi, I'm Dashan. Today I will be explaining the key phases of project management process for Klang Valley Double Track Phase 2 project. This process is divided into 5 phases, which are initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and controlling, and closure. Firstly, the initiation phase defined the project purpose and scope. For KVDT2 project, the primary goal was to modernize rail tracks, signaling system and station facilities, and improving the connectivity in the Klang Valley region. However, a major challenge during this phase is stakeholder engagement because different stakeholders might have diverse interests. To overcome this challenge, open communication and setting clear expectation is important to align everyone with the project objective. Next is the planning phase, where we plan the project timeline, costs, and resources to estimate the cost needed and manage risk effectively during execution. For KVDT2 project, minimizing disruption to active rail service was a significant complexity. The solution is to use detailed work breakdown structure, WBS, and advanced tools like Gantt chart to ensure effective visualization and workload management. The third phase is execution. In this phase, the plan is put into action as the team carries out the project task. This involves coordinating team effort, managing deliverables, and ensuring effective communication. For example, KVDT2 project involved extensive tasks like replacing railway tracks and modernizing signaling system. The challenge here is labor shortage and technical integration, and this challenge will mitigate by fostering collaboration between on-site teams and leveraging digital tracking tools for real-time progress update. Account management practice also allow for prompt responses to evolving project needs. Next is monitoring and controlling. This phase focuses on tracking and adjusting project performance. The possible challenge is about tracking performance across multiple metrics, which can be complicated. Therefore, regular audits and stakeholder meetings are important to ensure quality across construction sites and keep everyone aligned. For example, KVDT2 project utilize Project Management Information System (PMIS) to monitor key performance indicators such as budget adherence and milestone achievement. Lastly, the closure phase involving finalizing the project and handing it over to operation. For KVDT2 project, this includes comprehensive testing of upgraded system and compiling documentation. The challenge in this phase is managing the transition effectively to avoid operational bottleneck during handover. To overcome this problem, a thorough training and documentation is crucial to ensure a smooth handover.
For the next slide is the importance of time management. The first one is the meeting the deadline, which is allow our team to complete all the milestones. Secondly, it enhance the productivity. So a well-structured schedule and clear priorities can make the project more efficiently. The team do it more efficiently. The third one is risk mitigation, which we identify potential risks so that delays, bottleneck can be avoided. The fourth one will be the resource optimization, which is ensuring the resources used in a optimized ways. The next one is the quality assurance, which is the provide sufficient time for the quality to be checked. And lastly is the client certification, which is when the time management is doing well, it builds the trust between the stakeholder and the client. So for the next is the tools and technique used for our project. For the initiation phase, we use the project charter where we outlining all the objectives, scope and stakeholder position. The technique we use is the feasibility study where we see whether the project is feasible or not. We also use the SMART goal to define the specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time-bound goals. For the planning phases, we use the technique we use is the project management software where we break down we break down scheduling and dependency all the tasks. We also use the Gantt chart for a better visualization, timelines and progress. The technique we use is the work breakdown structure where we divide the project into manageable tasks. And then lastly is the critical path method where it helps schedule and plan our project, identify the longer sequence of the tasks that must be completed. So the next one is the executing phases where the tools we use is the task management platform like Monday.com, ClearUp to track the task completion and team collaboration among the team lah. And then the communication tools, which is Team and Zoom, to facilitate a real-time update among them. So for the technique is the daily stand up, which is keep the team aligned with all the goals and challenges that happen in the projects. And then the quality control checks, which regular assessing deliverable to ensure they meet the standards. So for the controlling and monitoring phases, the tools we use is dashboard and analytic. We visualize the KPI and project metrics. We also use the time tracking tools to monitor the productivity of the projects. The technique we use the earned value management, where we measure project performance and progress. And then we also use the change management process where we ensure the scope changes are evaluated and approved from time to time. So lastly is the closure phase, where the tool we use is the project closure template, where we document all the lesson learned and achievement, and we put it on the achieve tool like Google Drive. And the technique we use is the lesson learned session, where we identify the success and any possible challenges for the next improvement. And then lastly is the final quality audit, ensure the deliverable meet agree the standard of the client. So for the progress monitor plan, first we establish clear matrices and milestone, where we set a key performance indicator, which is KPI, to track the progress. Secondly, we do the regular updates and reporting, where we have a weekly update to review progress and regular meetings so that all team members update with the project's problems and any challenges. The third one will be the risk management, where we identify risk early, any early risk that could possibly delay the project, or we create a contingency plan when the project is having a delay. Lastly will be the communication, where we have a clear channel so that any miscommunication between the team can be avoided. For addressing the delay, first we develop a risk mitigation plan, where we do the risk assessment, we identify the potential risk during project planning, and prioritizing risk based on likelihood and impact. We also do the contingency plans, where we develop alternative strategy for high risk tasks. The second one, we identify root causes of the delay, maybe from the aspect internally or externally, so the team can solve more efficiently. Lastly, we use real-time monitorings so that we can see where the problem started, and easy for the team also to find the solution.
Hi, my name is Julie. Today I want to discuss the importance of cost management and budgeting in project KVDT2. Effective cost management ensures that the project stays within budget while achieving success. Without it, the project may risk delay, resources shortage, or failure. By aligning finance with the overall project goals, cost management becomes the most important of project success. Furthermore, there are three key components of cost management that are critical for KVDT2. First is the cost estimation. Technique like analog estimation using the similar real project data and the parametric modeling relies on the mathematical relationship based on the project variable and can prevent under and over budgeting material costs. Second is the cost control. For the dynamic project like KVDD2, involve monitoring project expense, comparing them with the budget baseline, and making adjustments to stay on track. Third is the financial reporting. Transparent and timely financial reports are essential for decision making and maintaining confidence in the project progress. There are some challenges faced in cost management for KVDT2. First is cost overrun due to the cost and impact on project timelines and outcome. Second is the common costs such as scope script, incorrect estimates, and unforeseen risks. Thus, manager of project should handling unexpected change in the dynamic project environment. To overcome this, strategy like developing contingency plans for allocating resources to manage uncertainties. After that, using real-time budget tracking tools and conducting regular audit and essential. For example, by closely monitoring procurement costs for KVDT tool and exploring cost-efficient alternatives, the project teams can prevent overspend and stay on track. Finally, financial accountability is the key through the project KVDT2 life cycle. This includes clearly delegating cost management rules, adhering to report standards, and fostering a culture of accountability among team members. This step ensures the transparency and trust, enabling us to deliver KVDT2 efficiently while maintaining stakeholders' confidence.
So, how does our team work? Our team work collaboratively by leveraging each member's strength, maintaining open communication, and resolving conflicts through discussions and democratic decision making. Tasks of investigating KVDT2 project case were effectively divided based on expertise with research, analysis, and documentation roles clearly assigned to ensure efficiency. Teamwork not only enhanced the quality of the assignment but also provided valuable insights into the importance of collaboration and adaptability in construction project management. Strategy that we use to ensure silky smooth operation and outcome is by using task trackers and setting internal deadlines. So, our team faced several challenges, including initial miscommunication about task responsibilities, uneven workload distribution, and differing interpretation of PM principles. The solution for the first problem, to address miscommunication, our team prioritized effective communication by using platforms like WhatsApp and Google Drive to share updates, documents, and feedback in real time, ensuring everyone stayed aligned with the project objectives. The second solution for the second problem, which is uneven workload distribution, our group resolved by redistributing tasks based on each member's capacity and availability to ensure a fairer balance, including open discussion to address disagreement. The last solution for the last problem, for differing interpretation, our team conducted additional research and held open discussions, referencing authoritative sources to reach one voice.
Hi, I'm Carol. Next, I'm going to present about our overall reflection on the application of theoretical concepts of project management, time management, and cost management that were applied to our project KVDT Phase 2. For project management, theoretical principles such as stakeholder engagement, scope work management, and effective communication were central to the KVDT2 project. Stakeholder engagement ensured alignment between clients, contractors, and other parties by having a great communication and collaboration. Scope management was applied to define clear deliverables and align team goals with client requirements, creating a well-structured approach for the project. However, there are a few gaps between theory and practice in real life. While theoretical frameworks assume smooth stakeholder alignment, the reality required to address different interests between the stakeholders, so extra negotiations and compromises are needed. Transparent communication is important to avoid conflict arise between the parties involved in the project too. Next, to visualize project timelines, time management tools such as Gantt charts and the critical path method were used. These tools are useful as they can plan and monitor progress of the project systematically. In theory, the timelines are structured and predictable that follows the schedules like Gantt chart, but in practice, flexibility are required in real-world projects. This is because the project may face unexpected challenges such as material shortage and delays caused by weather or labor strikes. This disruption requires continuous updates and real-time adjustment to maintain progress. Next, in cost management, theoretical concepts like parametric modeling and budget tracking were applied to maintain financial control. Preliminary cost estimates were used to help establish budget requirements, while ongoing financial reports are done periodically to ensure the expenses are aligned with the allocated budget. However, cost management in practice faced challenges such as fluctuating material prices and unexpected expenses, which causes the potential of budget overruns. Thus, to ensure the project is within the budget, adjustments such as reallocating funds and prioritize important tasks is needed. Next presentation is about our personal learning through this assignment. Through this assignment, we had improved our understanding of project management theories that can be applied in the construction. Specifically, we gained a deeper understanding of the 5 project phases, that is initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and controlling, and closure phases. These phases work together to achieve the project goals efficiently. We also learned about the importance of project planning, which includes aligning the project goals with clients and stakeholder expectations. This involves the process of managing the scope, time, and cost cohesively to ensure the quality of the project. Additionally, while theoretical frameworks like the PMBOK guide offer structured and predictable processes for managing projects, we realized that real-life scenarios such as the KVDT2 project often involve uncertainties. This requires flexibility and the ability to make on-the-spot adjustments to address challenges effectively. For the skill and knowledge gained, on the other hand, we enhance our understanding on the time management tools like Gantt chart and critical path method that can help to visualize timelines and track progress. Besides, we also learn to have clear communication between members as a group practice, so that conflict can be minimized and expectations of the project outcome can be met. Furthermore, we also gain a deeper understanding of the responsibilities in project management, including planning, coordinating, and monitoring project activities. These responsibilities are important to manage projects successfully and ensure the objectives are met efficiently. Overall, this assignment has equipped us with practical skills and knowledge that are essential for real-world project management in construction.
I think that's all from Group 2. Thank you very much.